Oh, 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 Love is free, they hand it out on every paper page. A promise that won't wrinkle and won't break and won't age. But they forget to tell you in the fine print in the art, it comes with its own suitcase, and the suitcase is a heart, and hearts, they are for breaking. So open up the ledger, lay the choices on the floor. What will you pay and pay and pay to want a little more? Life is free to enter, but the ticket out is pain. You trade the sun for shadows, for the right to feel the rain. So what's the price you're whispering for everything you name? Life is free, a borrowed breath, a temporary key, a guest room in the universe they gave to you and me. But rent comes due in suffering, and upkeep is in tears, a tax of endless goodbyes collected through the years. And death is the late fee. So open up the ledger, lay the choices on the floor. What will you pay and pay and pay to want a little more? Life is free to enter, but the ticket out is pain. You trade the sun for shadows, for the right to feel the rain. So what's the price you're whispering for everything you name? The purest things demand the most, the deepest wells run black. You can't hold the ocean if you fear the giving back. So maybe joy is not something that you find and get to keep, but just the quiet, glowing coal of a sorrow buried deep, that you chose to bury. So open up the ledger. What's it worth? The ache, the earth, the glorious, terrible hurt. You ask for fire, for the wild and warm and burn, to chase away the shadows at every twist and turn. But fire eats the oxygen inside a guarded room, and leaves you in the darkness with the ash and with the gloom, to sweep up what it wanted. And every yes you gather, every treasure that you hold, comes wrapped inside the fabric of a future growing cold. You trade the quiet for the tempest and the song. You trade the might have been for the what if it's all wrong. That's the bargain, that's the price of getting strong. The open ocean, the horizon's endless blue, to feel the great forever pulling something deep in you. But the ocean's gift of distance is the terror of the deep, and the price of all that freedom is the loneliness you keep in your salt line pockets. And every yes you gather, every treasure that you hold, comes wrapped inside the fabric of a future growing cold. You trade the quiet safety for the tempest and the song. You trade the might have been for the what if it's all wrong. That's the bargain, that's the toll for moving on. The bird that flies the highest feels the first and coldest draft. The soul that loves the deepest draws the sharpest, cruelest graft from the heart's own tender ledger. So before you wish to soar, know the weight of what you're trading for, the things you're aching for. Know the weight of wings, so weigh it. The flight, the fall, the calling, the all, the weight, the wings. I asked you for a glass of water, something cool and clear. You poured a shot of whiskey, said it'd help me with the fear. I asked you for a friend to sit with me inside the quiet, and you walked in with your loud and told me I should try it. And I'm no fool, I know I'm not a clever man, but I don't think you're the best friend that I had planned. But I guess the heart can't learn enough, the lesson's never through. I'm starting to unlearn the light I saw in you. When I was down and trying just to find a place to stand, you didn't see my open hand, you saw the empty land. And you kept on stepping like the ground was yours to own, leaving little cracks in all the seeds I tried to sow. And I'm no fool, I know I'm not a clever man, but I don't think you're the best friend that I had planned. But I guess the heart can't learn enough, the lesson's never through. I'm starting starting to unlearn the light I saw in you. Maybe this world just wasn't meant for fools too soft to fight. Or maybe it was meant to teach which friends will share the light and which ones just pretend. Cause I'm no fool, I know the score now, I can see the end. And you were never really gonna be my closest friend. But the heart can't learn enough till it learns what's true and right. So I'm sitting here unlearning you into the quiet night. Unlearning me, learning mine again. You want the garden, rich with fruit and heavy on the vine, the proof of sun and season, a harvest that is thine. But soil is made of what is dyed and what is turned to black, and the sweetest berry ripens with the worms upon its back in the quiet crawling dark. And nothing's ever given, it is only ever lent, with a ledger in the shadows where the bitter interest went. For every bloom of happiness a root of grief is fed. For every word of kindness 3 unspoken lie ahead. That's the compound, that's the debt you can't outrun. You want the morning after, when the hardest part is through, the clarity and stillness, the sky a brighter blue. But morning is a creditor that settles every night and charges you in memories that steal away the light you thought you had coming. And nothing's ever given, it is only ever lent, with a ledger in the shadows where the bitter interest went. For every bloom of happiness a root of grief is fed. For every word of kindness 3 unspoken lie ahead. That's the compound, that's the debt beneath the sun. So count your blessings carefully and number every cost, for all that you have dearly loved will one day too be lost. This is not a curse, my love, it is the brutal holy art of knowing every open hand must one day clutch the heart to feel it beating the garden, the harvest, the dead. The accordion exhales a final diminished chord. The woodblock knocks once more. Silence settles. Silence settles. You want the mountain view, you want the crisp thin air, the freedom of the eagle with the whole world in its care. But freedom is a heavy chain of maybes and of ifs, and the eagle pays a price, a win for every cliff it risks. It pays in lonely circling. So sign your name in phantom ink on every dotted line, for the honey and the stinger, for the water and the wine. They say that love's a gift, but grief's the wrapping on the box, and every golden sunset is a meeting with the clocks that are counting, always counting. Of quiet, you want the still calm pond, a refuge from the chaos just beyond the grassy front. But stillness is a lesson learned from weathering the gale, and the pond's serene reflection is a story of the pale and patient sinking bottom. So sign your name in phantom ink on every dotted line, for the honey and the stinger, for the water and the wine. They say that love's a gift, but grief's the wrapping on the box, and every golden sunrise ends in shadows on the rocks that are waiting, always waiting. There is no wall without a nothing leaning on the door, no forever that doesn't know exactly what it's for. The deepest yes you'll ever say holds one small sacred note. The brightest light you ever hold must someday let you go. That's the contract. So read the fine print in the sunset, in the kiss, in the heartbeat, in the abyss. Sign your name. I may be young in years, they count on some old chart, but I've been taking notes right from the very start. And one hard line I've written, one cold and simple fact, is money's got a taste and it doesn't like the act of foolish, hopeful hearts. Money hates a fool and it fights the humble man, and it runs like hell from a desperate open hand. So you can bear with me if my kindness comes with steel, 'cause my time is not for wasting, and my time is what is real. My time is my life. I've seen the gentle get the gutter, seen the meek get left behind, while a different kind of creature gets to feast and doesn't mind. So I'm done with hats in hands, and I'm done with asking please. I'll build my house of minutes, not on bended begging knees. Money hates a fool and it fights the humble man, and it runs like hell from a desperate open hand. So you can bear with me if my kindness comes with steel, 'cause my time is not for wasting, and my time is what is real. My time is my life. Oh, oh, oh. Call it cold, call it a shame, I'm just calling it by its true and honest name. It's not a sin to see the game and choose to play it different, to trade my sorries for a stronger self-made filament. So money hates a fool and it fights the humble man, and it runs like hell from a desperate open hand. So you can bear with me, this is how it's gonna be. I'm spending all my time on the future me. My time is my life, my time is my life, my time is my life. Whoa, 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 when I was knee-high, heroes walked on two legs. They fixed the sink and knew the answers in my school book pages. They stood so tall, they cast a shadow wide and deep, and I promised my young soul those promises I keep. Now I'm the one who's standing where the grown-ups used to stand, and I feel the weight of every hopeful searching hand. And I hope the kids don't look at me the same old way. Don't look this way, 'cause I've been in love and I've been left and I've been broke. I've seen a little money come and go like a joke, and the one thing I know, the one thing I found, is there are no heroes in this town. I've patched the cracks in walls and patched the cracks in me. I've said I'm sorry when I meant it, set some old hurt free. I've been the villain in a story, been the fool no golden rules with leaden tools. So if they're waiting for an answer that will never lead them wrong, all I've got's this weathered whisper, barely their old song. And I hope the kids don't look at me the same old way. Don't look this way, 'cause I've been in love and I've been left and I've been broke. I've seen a little money come and go like a joke. And the one thing I know, the one thing I found, is there are no heroes in this town. Maybe a hero's just a person still afraid, who shows up anyway with the mess they've made. Not a statue on a hill, but a hand held in the dark, a cracked and working compass, not a perfected blazing spark. So I hope the kids don't look for us the same old way. No, not that way. We've been in love and we've been left and we've been broke. We've seen a little money come and go like a joke. And the one thing we know, the one thing we found, is there are no heroes, just the lost who are finally found. I had a dream, the sky was falling down, silent in pieces, without a sound. The streets were empty, the engines all died. A strange quiet peace coming in with the tide. And in that last light, so dusty and dim, I didn't think of the world or the state it was in. My first and last thought, so simple and true, was just about time and wasting it with you. 'Cause we had so few mornings, we had so few nights, we had so many plans that never saw the light. If the end is really coming, let it wait outside the door. Let time just stop on the day we had before. No more tomorrows to put things right, just this final fading, leftover light. And all the somedays we rode in the air just vanished and left our right now standing there. And I didn't pray for a miracle then, or wish for a way to start over again. I just reached for your hand in that ending world gloom, and wished I could freeze us right here in this room. 'Cause we had so few mornings, we had so few nights, we had so many plans that never saw the light. If the end is really coming, let it wait outside the door. Let time just stop on the day we had before. Let the last clock on earth forget how to turn. Let the final fire be slow, let it just burn. Let our not enough time become an endless deep dive in the minutes we have left truly alive. So if the world ends, let it find us here in our little forever, with nothing to fear, just a soft, steady heartbeat, and you holding me near. continent of gold and endless green, a color I had painted in my mind since I was 17. The trees were not just trees, but ancient breathing things. In the morning birds were singing songs with new and different wings. It was a paradise on earth, just like the story said, with a sun that laid itself to rest in a fiery, dusty bed. And a drop of rain would find the dust and wake the smell of earth, a scent so old and honest, celebrating its own worth. And in that perfect quiet moment, beneath the foreign sky, the only truth I knew was a simple aching sigh. Oh, I wished you were here with me. Yeah, I ached for you to see. I walked on paths that weren't my own. I heard a stranger's tongue. I tasted fruit that from the branch of a different world had sprung. I felt so small beneath the bowl of unfamiliar stars, a visitor behind 1,000 invisible bars. And every single wonder, every breathtaking view was a sentence in a story I was only telling you. And a drop of rain would find the dust and wake the smell of earth, a scent so old and honest, celebrating its own worth. And in that perfect quiet moment, beneath the foreign sky, the only truth I knew was a simple aching sigh. Oh, I wished you were here with me. Yeah, I ached for you to see. They'll stamp my passport, measure all the miles I've flown, but they can't measure how I never went alone. 'Cause my eyes became your camera, my breath became your air. You were the quiet witness to a joy I had to share. I did not go with you, yet I went with you. So when the rain finds dust and wakes the smell of earth, that scent of ancient, honest, celebrating worth, I'll close my eyes and be beneath that vast and foreign sky, and know the only truth that ever needs replied is I wish you were here with me. And in a way you'll always be. I visited Africa and took you everywhere. Took you everywhere. I've seen the sunset bleed on a cathedral pane. I've watched the northern lights write their ghostly green refrain. I've traced the million hues in a single peacock's feather, measured the weight of gold in the calmest autumn weather. I thought I knew the palette of the divine, the sacred art, but I was reading poetry with a blind and a colorless heart. 'Cause 'cause the true colors of heaven are in your eyes. A blue that makes the vast and empty skies feel like a lion. Your smile moves mountains I could never climb. The whole world knows it. We're just borrowing your time. We're just borrowing your life. I've read the ancient maps where they drew dragons in the deep, the legends of the saints who talk in visions in their sleep. I've heard 100 anthems from 100 different choirs, a symphony of wants and loves and terror Buddha's others. I thought I'd found the compass point, the final fixed true north. Then I saw what all the seeking and the journey was truly for. 'Cause the true colors of heaven are in your eyes. A blue that makes the vast and empty skies feel like a lion. Your smile moves mountains I could never climb. The whole world knows it. We're just borrowing your time. We're just borrowing your life. Scholars chart the stars and let the painters try to trap the fleet-eating sunset before it says goodbye. My theology is simple now, my gospel brief and plain. It's the universe that gathered in the rainfall of your name. Well, they say the good go first, so chances are it's you, with your angelic patience for the crazy things I do. You'll get your shiny halo and your fluffy cloud to keep, while I'm down here finishing my laundry, losing sleep. But when I finally get there, to those pearly golden gates, I'm gonna ask the angels about my favorite old soulmate. I'll say, point me to my sweetheart, the one who drove me wild. And if they shake their heads and say, she hasn't made it, child, I won't shed a single tear. I won't start to pray or plead. I'll just turn right back around for the one good friend I need. I'll say, keep your harp and choir, this heaven's not complete. And I'll march my happy feet to the fiery hot retreat parts. 'Cause when I finally get there to those pearly golden gates, hey, I'm asking about my sweetheart, my intended old soulmate. Hey, I'll say, point me to my partner, the one who knew my soul. And if they say she's not here, then they're getting this all wrong. I don't need streets of gold or a mansion in the sky. An eternity's too long with the wrong crowd, don't you see? So if you're catching the first train to the great beyond, my dear, just save me a seat down there, 'cause I'm following you here. So when I get to heaven, to those pearly gates above, I'm looking for my partner, my one and only love. And if your name's not on the list, then the list has no good use. I'll see you in the afterlife, wherever you choose. Yeah, I'll see you in the afterlife, wherever you choose. Stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp. Worth it. You were a calm ocean on a Wednesday afternoon. Stretched out blue, I thought I could learn every tune. I was a single raindrop, afraid I'd make a sound, that my small fall would trouble all the peace I'd found. But a drop isn't an end, it's the start of a ring, a tiny brave beginning of a wider, deeper thing. And you were meant for more than just a mirrored sky. You were meant for waves that learn the secret of the why. You were meant for waves. Then the weather changed its mind, like weather tends to do. A gathering of gray, a different shade of blue. And I watched you learn the language of the wind and of the push, the beautiful and necessary momentary hush before the rush. 'Cause a drop isn't an end, it's the start of a ring, a tiny brave beginning of a wider, deeper thing. And you were meant for more than just a mirrored sky. You were meant for waves that learn the secret of the why. You were meant for waves. And from the shore it looks like chaos, just the churning and the roar. But underneath it's just the ocean, remembering it's more. It's the map of its own becoming, written in the swell and spray. The most peaceful seas were never meant to just stay. till it rained. And the rain wasn't loss, it was the world being explained. You were a calm ocean, now you're the wave. And that's the truest, braver way the ocean knows to save itself. You were a calm ocean on a Wednesday afternoon, a stretched out blue. I thought I could learn every tune. I was a single raindrop, afraid I'd make a sound, that my small fall would trouble all the peace I'd found. But a drop isn't an end, it's the start of a ring, a tiny brave beginning of a wider, deeper thing. And you were meant for more than just a mirrored sky. You were meant for waves to learn the secret of the why. You were meant for waves. Then the weather changed its mind, like weather tends to do. A gathering of gray, a different shade of blue. And I watched you learn the language of the wind and of the push, the beautiful and necessary momentary hush before the rush. 'Cause a drop isn't an end, it's the start of a ring, a tiny brave beginning of a wider, deeper thing. And you were meant for more than just a mirrored sky. You were meant for waves that learn the secret of the why. You were meant for waves. From the shore it looks like chaos, just the churning and the roar. But underneath it's just the ocean, remembering it's more. It's the map of its own becoming, written in the swelling spray. The most peaceful seas were never meant to just stay. You were a calm ocean till it rained. And the rain wasn't loss, it was the world being explained. You were a calm ocean, now you're the wave. And that's the truest, braver way the ocean knows to save itself. You were a tapestry fading on a forgotten wall, threads of gold gone dusty, colors starting to withdraw. A story in the fabric that the sunlight couldn't see, just a silent, lovely relic of what you used to be. I didn't bring new thread, I didn't start a different art. I just learned the old pattern by the light of my own heart. I found the shade of crimson that had bled into the gray, and wove it back to remind you of a long lost summer's day. I'm just your restorer. The place the moss had been, the thin and weakened spots, not as wounds that ruined you, but as vulnerable knots. I work them with a patient hand, under a careful light, not to make you perfect, but to make you whole. I didn't bring new thread, I didn't start a different art. I just learned the old pattern by the light of my own heart. I found the shade of indigo that had faded in the gloom, and wound it back into the weave to give the shadows room. I'm just your restorer. And what hangs now isn't flawless, it still shows the years and wear. The stories in the mending and the gentle, quiet care. It's not a brand new banner for a parade to see. It's the slow, deliberate art of what was meant to be. A tapestry fading, now a tapestry breathing. I'm just your restorer.
My heart was a river rock, worn smooth and cold and old. A good hard weight to carry, a simple story told. I was a finished statue, set in my lonely ways, counting the passing seasons, numbering the days. You came with soft hands and a patient, curious mind, not to break the stone, but the broken parts to find. You didn't build a wall, love, you started a design, chiseling away the shadows to let the good lines shine. You're my stone cutter. You saw the cracks not as failures, but as maps of where to go, tracing every fault line, learning all the angles slow. You blew away the dust of every never and can't, and found the shape inside the rock that I didn't know was there. Yeah, you came with soft hands in a patient, curious mind, not to break the stone, but the broken parts to find. You didn't build a wall, love, you started a design, chiseling away away the shadows to let the good lines shine. You're my stone cutter. What's left isn't perfect, it's still a simple stone, but it's lighter than it was, and it doesn't feel alone. It's got your fingerprints in every curve and every groove, a masterpiece of letting someone else learn how to move. You came with soft hands, oh, that patient, curious mind. You found the heart inside the stone I thought I'd left behind. You didn't build a wall, no, you started the design, and you're still here, chiseling, making all the good lines shine. Yeah, you're my stone cutter. Until I met the stone cutter.
I was a sailor with a paper boat, in a bathtub ocean, sure I'd stay afloat. I drew my maps and syrup on a breakfast plate, and time was just a thing that I could waste. My kingdom was the backyard's tangled green. My future was the shiniest thing I'd ever seen. I thought the clock's face was a friendly moon, and growing up was something that would happen soon. Now the leaves have turned and turned and turned a disk, and I'm collecting lessons I can't spend. A pocket full of wisdom, heavy and obscure, for a destination I'm not even sure is waiting, and the friends I had to leave behind are photographs that whisper in my mind. The enemies I'm learning to forget, oh, the precious painful energy I've spent. Just a stage, just a brief and fleeting play, but God, we learned our lines and said them anyway. Now I measure time in coffee rings and closing doors, and subtle aches and bones that didn't ache before. I trace the lines of stories that I didn't mean to write, in the quiet, lonely inventory of the night. The dreams I packed so carefully have yellowed at the seams. They whisper now of different, simpler themes, not of glory, but of grace, not of take, but of let go, a language that the young me would not know. Now the leaves have turned and turned and turned again, and I'm collecting lessons I can't spend. A pocket full of wisdom, heavy and obscure, for a destination I'm not even sure is waiting. The friends I had to leave behind are photographs that whisper in my mind. The enemies I'm learning to forget, oh, the precious painful energy I've spent. Just a stage,
just a brief and fleeting play. But God, we learned our lines and said them anyway. Was it seamless? No, it was a clumsy, fumbling art, a patchwork of the mind and of the heart, a game whose rules they changed as we advanced, leaving us to stumble through the final dance. But in the stumbles, in the scraped knees, in the falls, was the only sacred fleeting truth of all, that we were here, we fumbled, we were real. We learned to hurt, and then we learned to heal. And the leaves have turned and turned for the last time, and I'm releasing lessons that were never mine. Letting go the wisdom, letting go the curse, for a universe that's silent, vast and worse, for it's silent. And the friends I had to leave behind, I pray they found their peace, I pray they don't mind. And the enemies, I finally set you free. You were just another prisoner, just like me, just a stage, a beautiful and brutal play. And my God, we learned our lines, we said them in our own imperfect, glorious way. A paper boat, a syrup map, a fleeting moon, a closing lap. We played. You're a memory with a heartbeat stuck on replay. Sky I can't look at the same way. Just a name carved on a bench I don't pass by. Just a reason that I don't know why. Why the coffee's bitter, why the rain feels cheap, why the promises I'm keeping are so damn deep and so hollow. You're a stone in my shoe I can't remove. You're the oxygen in this room I cannot breathe. You're the ghost of a choice I can't unchoose. And I'm tired, I'm just so tired of needing you. I've built a good life with respectable walls. I answer my name whenever it calls. I smile on cue, I do what I should. I've done everything right, and nothing's any good because a single silent ordinary night can crack the facade with your forgotten light. And I'm back at zero, counting the years I've wasted since I let you go. You're a stone in my shoe I can't remove. oxygen in this room, I can't not breathe. You're the ghost of a choice I can't unchoose. And I'm tired, I'm just so tired and I'm needing you. They say time is a river, it's a liar. It's a stagnant pond, you're the one who set the fire. And I spent every season since feeding the flame with a love that has nothing but your name. Not even a face now, just a shape in the smoke, the one perfect thread that I never woke. You're the stone, you're the air, you're the ghost, and I'm here, living a life that's just a generous host to the memory of you. And I'm tired,